Hey, this is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. I'm in Orlando, getting ready for a pretty meaningful conference. Got some great clients in here. It's a little windy, as you can tell. The golf course sure looks inviting. But all work, no play. Although this doesn't work. This feels pretty good. I like it. We're at the Omni Resort in Champions Gate. It's a beautiful setting. I just got off the phone with Chris Jepson, who, as you might know, co-wrote the Advisor Playbook with me. We're in the midst of co-writing the Blue Square Method. And kind of a funny conversation. He reminded me about a quote that's in the Advisor Playbook, that knowledge is knowing that tomatoes are a fruit. Wisdom is knowing you don't put it in a fruit salad. Which got me thinking about another great quote. The wisdom is knowing what path to take. Integrity is taking that path. What's interesting about that is that just prior to my conversation with Chris, I was talking to Scott, who's part of our Pareto Coaches Network, and we were talking about consistency and integrity around fees and capacity. You know, because every business owner is perpetually playing Tetris with their client count, making sure they're not going beyond their natural capacity, but also not falling into any temptation to play with fees. You know, it's interesting. Scott was reminded, he knew a painter who 30 years ago said that whenever he gets to capacity, that's his cue to raise his fees. And there have been case studies, many done, that have stated that it's counterintuitive, but some people try to lower fees to get business. Other people understand supply and demand and scarcity and have actually driven business by raising fees. But that's more of a transactional business. In a long-term, potentially multi-generational relationship, consistency is key, and being forthright. So I mean, right on your agendas with a prospective client, it should say, there should be an item, a bullet that says how we're compensated, and being forthright and clear about your value and the process and the client experience and all of your quality, skills, and intentions. And if a prospective client, let alone an existing client, ever brings up the concept of fees, reducing fees, it's essential to define yourself and not play defense and not even, counterpunch, but just basically say, look, it's all about fit. We don't negotiate our value to get someone's business. We're not brokers. There's no salesmanship. We don't lower our fees to try to win a sale. That's not how this works. And if somebody says, well, we're vetting you, you have to say to them, look, we're vetting you too. It's got to be a good fit. There has to be an alignment of interests, a coincidence of wants. What you want now and in the future has to be aligned and coincide with what we want. And that is a community of clients who are enlightened, who respect our value and are engaged in our process. And we're not all things to all people. We're not for everybody. We understand that. Some people will lower their fees to get your business. That's not us. And just not falling into the temptation to deviate from that. So just a gentle reminder. Okay, off I go to present. Wish me luck. Till next time. This is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. Make it a great day.